My name is Didi Jimenez, and today I am going to go over my lesson plan that I kind of created. It's about antibiotic action and the cell wall structure. Okay, so the content area for this lesson is medical microbiology or biology science related. The lesson topic title, Antibiotic Action and its Effect on a Cell Wall Structure. The objectives of this lesson are to explain the function of various bacterial and archaeal cell wall structures, to connect cell wall structure and the effectiveness of antimicrobial compounds, and to describe the importance of cell membranes in all bacteria and archaea and how it is targeted by antimicrobial compounds. So, how will we go about this lesson? We're going to test prior knowledge with a review sheet that can be looked over as a small group before beginning the lecture. The review shows the student's ability to identify the following: cell wall, cytoplasmic membrane, membrane-bound proteins, outer membrane, lipopolysaccharides, lipotectic acid, teichoic acid, porins, and periplasmic space. There are two activities for this lesson. They're problem-based exercise challenges. The first being the review, where the students as a small group fill out all they know through discussion, which I mentioned earlier, and then, as a whole class, get the answers they didn't know through this big discussion, all while checking to see if their answers are correct. After this short sort of lesson comes the most challenging activity that should also happen in a group setting. This activity involves antibiotics and experimental results being matched. I can add a picture to this slide so y'all can see the handouts. So the assessment method would be first test. The test will be filling out the review on their own to test their knowledge, and then comes a final examination of the material that was on the review. For the second activity, the worksheet where the matching occurred is collected to see if there is an understanding of the whole content by applying it to a real life scenario, which was the second activity, the more challenging one. So to kind of review our our instructional strategies. First, the students were to begin in a small group that entails active discussion and peer teaching of prior knowledge on the topic, followed by the application of their knowledge in order to solve an activity based on an experimental scenario, and then go by the process of lecture, discussion, and small groups. Now, as we know, differential strategies are important, as not everyone works well individually or as a group. That is why implementation of this content occurs in various formats. The group work helps with interaction, and the whole class discussion helps the timid students catch up and fill the review as needed. Because we know not everybody likes talking as a group, so they'll catch up. And we have reached the end. This lesson is wrapped up by the collection of the second assignment and maybe asking some teacher-prepared questions at the end of class, followed by a time for questions if a student is still confused about certain material or content. This is my references. I kind of used different lesson plans and added them together to come up with this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one.